Hello everyone, Michelle here, the Brave Homeschooling Mama. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to give you a quick, I'm just going to update you of how is it going with the 101 series, Biology 101. So hello everyone, welcome back. I am a homeschool mom to 2 kids. I make videos about homeschooling and homeschooling kids with special needs. So today I just want to give you a quick overview or just a quick review of how we are doing with Biology 101. I do have a video that I will post on in the cards on top where I go through a walkthrough and explain how to use the curriculum. I don't want to spend all that time doing that now. Because I want to just tell you how is it going, how is it working for us, and how we're using it. But you can go ahead and watch that video, watch this one. If you have any questions, you can post them, so I can answer them as best as I can. So this is a video-based curriculum. It is, if you use it by itself, I will say this, really quick, you will just watch a video and do the guide, but that will not be enough for a credit. We do have the accreditation program, which is extra activities that we will, if we do everything in here, and if you go through this, then you'll be able to get a credit for it. So I do enjoy, so I'm going to start by saying if this curriculum, the 101 series is really good for kids with special needs. For the reason being that it has video based, it's very simple. This is very simple biology. If you're looking for something rigorous, if you're looking for something that's kind of closer to the biology you did at school, you did in college, this might not be it. This is the simplest biology course that you can give to your kids. If your kids want to do something more, later on, you might have to try something different, but this is the simple biology. So I will put that up front. So if you have a kid that's really interested in biology, interested in getting into biology in college or anything, I will not recommend this one because it's very simple. For kids that struggle, kids that school is hard for them, kids that having a regular, there's some curriculums out there that are so rigorous that they're going to struggle, this will be perfect. I like that's one of the things that I like, that is simple and it's good for kids with special needs. I do like the video part of it. So you watch the video. Like right now we just finished aquatic creatures, so we watch the video. The first thing you do for that unit is watch the video, and then you go over the guidebook. The video and the guidebook is the same thing, so it's good to see the video, they see the visuals, they have some graphics, and then they read the guide, which I read with my daughter. I watch the video with her. So they get it through the video, and they also get it through the guide, and also there's a quiz at the end of each section, multiple choice, really simple. So that's that. So here, if you saw my other video, you can see how for each section you get extra things to do here, labs, activities, field trips, to gather more hours for a credit for your high schooler. It's like, watching the video and reading the guide that counts as the time, and it's up here, what to do in week 1. You also get to read a lot of, children's books, and that's something's easy. You can get a couple of children's books. It says, juvenile books on aquatic creatures or whatever, the theme is. And so that's easy. Your kid struggles, they're reading those books that are, below their level. It will be easy for them to gather the information. It doesn't matter what level it is, it's still the same thing. And it has some lab work. One of the things that I've been struggling with is keeping up with the time. Like for here it says, okay, for this lab work, for either, catch a fish and cook it and look at its parts, or buy a goldfish, it says it will take about 3 hours. We didn't do that. I just bought this little dissect kit. It's like a plastic with this jelly thing that you cut up. But anyways, and it didn't take us 3 hours to do. So I'm like, okay, what now? I don't have enough time to count this for 2 hours. So I found a documentary to watch on Netflix, and I had her do a picture of her favorite aquatic animal, a drawing, and then label, the anatomy of it to add extra time to that. We haven't, there was a field trip that we had to do to an ocean, river, lake, or pond to look at different animal, at different creatures. I would say it takes about 2 hours. I want to go to the aquarium. We haven't had time to do that yet. But we could do that anytime between now and the end of the school year. So for that purpose, I feel some of the activities as has in here, it might not take us as long as it says in here. So I'm like, okay, so if they say this activity should take 3 hours, that's 3 hours that counts towards the credit, but it only took us an hour to do. So now I have to find other things to do. So that's the only thing. But that makes me more on my part. Maybe I'm not doing things, the correct way. But that, like for here, for the avian, creatures, there's a Labwork that says it will take about 2.5 hours to identify 5 flying creatures and five flying invertebrates and 5 flying invertebrates, and then record your observations. That might not take us 2.5 hours to do. We might not be able to find them all. So I'm going to have to find other things that we can do. Maybe we'll find some videos to watch. So like I said, that's the only thing that I don't have enough. The activities in there are not taking up the time that it says in here. So I'm having to do other stuff to account for that time to have enough for credit. That makes sense. Like here for the aquatic creatures, it says if you do everything in here exactly with the hours, it will be about 18 hours. And we're not up to 18 hours of doing this. So I'm gonna have to, at the end of I'm gonna have to find the different things. So that's the only thing. So that's it. But other than that, I like the simplicity of it. I like it that it's flexible, that I can do what's best for her. If there's something in here that I say, you know what, that's not gonna work for us, we cannot do that field trip, or we're not gonna, I can just adapt. Watching videos is a great thing that you can do. Watching, documentaries. I love watching documentaries. Going on different field trips. So yeah, so that's I think that's great. The flexibility of it, that you can kind of adapt it to your child. But that's the only thing. I'm having a hard time keeping it up, finding things to account for that time, because it's not taking us that amount of time that it says in here. Again, I hope that makes sense. So I hope it was helpful. Again, if you are looking for something that is more rigorous, something that's, if your child is interested in science and wants to be something that has to do with science in the future, this is very basic. I don't think this will be the curriculum for you. But if you need something for your child with special needs that learns at a lower pace and needs more, I think this will be absolutely perfect. And we're enjoying it. My daughter's enjoying, the activities, and I try to find things, that she enjoys. She loves animals, and a lot of this, it separates the aquatic creatures, the birds, and then we're gonna do mammals, and then we'll do humans. So just because, and then first it was plants. She wasn't that interested in that, but she loves that it's a lot of animal things. So that's been great. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, I hope I didn't confuse anybody. I hope everything makes sense. Watch the other video that I have, and like I said, I will post it so you can see how the program works, and then watch this one again to see how is it going for us. And if you have any questions, if you want me to do another video explaining something better, please let me know, and I will gladly do that for you all. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you come back for my next video. Bye.